All right, I'm on my way to work. I don't know, this thing is not bright. Let me put it in a direction that it will be a little bright. I'm on my way to work and I say I should just drop this before I should get to office. I'm driving, don't worry, I'm driving very slow and I'm focused. I know what I'm doing. I'm driving very slow. I'm not supposed to do it, but I just have to drop. I'm close to work, that's why. So I'm not even driving on the main road. I'm driving at the parking lot. But I want to drop this. Today's date is what? We will put date in the video. Once I park, I will slide and put the accurate date on the video. But there is something I want to talk. I want to talk on a topic: misplaced priority. Misplaced priority. Priority. All right. So a very quick one, because I don't want the video to be long. You notice that our young boys have this habit of misplaced priority. How? Everett, so how? What do you mean by that? I will use myself for instance. When I was much younger, this thing I'm telling you is not even long, or let's say like 3 years ago, before I came to US. We will be doing car racing, and I will match car, I will press, I will drive 140, 150, 160 at that kind of speed. Look at what I'm risking my life for, just to achieve what? So that at the end of the day they will say, Ebreso, international driver, transporter, blah 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 blah, all for stupid glory. You risk your entire you know, not as if you don't know that that car will tumble and somersault and everything, and what is going to be your fate? You trade it. The only reason that would make anybody drive any car above 120 should be that it's a very serious emergency. Very serious emergency that requires death safe. That if you don't drive like that, somebody is going to die. But you notice that young men are driving with a very high speed, not because they are rushing to meet up something that is life-threatening, but just to prove to their friends that they are crazy drivers. You ask them, at what point did you have that kind of heart to use and be firing this car like this? There is how you will be driving. So speed, the speed is so high that your own heart as a driver will start panting. Pap, pap. Ask people that drive speed, they will tell you. Your heart will start panting. Pap, pap, pap. Your heart will be like, oh, this boy will kill me. This boy will kill me. But you are driving. But this is the same boy that another boy will approach him and tell him, give me your phone. Hey, come here. I'm Curtis, give me your phone. And he will be shaking. But this is the same you that drove car 120. Where did you get the mind to drive car at that speed? But you don't have a mind to even confront your fellow man that is trying to bully you, or that is trying to do, or you can't sacrifice your life to tackle poverty or the situation you are facing in life. You risk a whole you take a huge risk of your life by driving speed, and you don't even consider if you will die. You don't even try to process it, because you are driving 100% based on impulse. Your impulse is saying fire on, you are firing the car, even when you know that just a little mistake can result in you not existing again. You don't even try to think about, what about the family that owns me? What about my parents? What about my uncle? What about my friends? What about my loved ones? You don't care. You risk it for what? Just for glory. But it is okay to blame that young man. But the question is, who taught the young man that you should channel this risk, that you are risking to drive a car at 140? To channel that same energy to tackle poverty or to tackle his challenges in life. That is the highest level of risk. You are risking your own life And you don't even care. You see them after, they will be laughing. Hey, guy, hey. For glory. You risk it for stupid glory that will not even doubt. After that moment, they will even forget about it. Nobody will even talk about it again. You see how stupid we are? It's because we are not thinking. Anyway, I didn't want this video to be long. It's not even a teaching. I'm at work. Let me go and clock in. I told you guys and we have a very big parking lot. Very big. You see cars. That's why you see my company there, Wazobia market. I'm working in a market. My market manager. Here in America, they rebrand everything. Look at me, market manager. I have name tag, tie. I dress well. I wear the official uniform. Here they rebrand things. A young girl that is coming to America that is doing, or a young boy, even because boys and girls, that is what a lot of Nigerians are doing. They are doing what's this thing called? Boy. House boy and house girl. House boy, and they are doing house boy. A lot of Nigerians and Ghanaians, a lot of that, they are telling you that they are doing nursing, they are doing boy. They are doing house help. But the beautiful thing is this: they upgrade it, the system upgrade it and rebrand it, and even create a career that they will ask you to do boy. Go and study this thing for 3 months and graduate and have a certificate to do boy. To do house boy, to do house girl. Because what do you do? What are they doing? They rebrand, they even give them name. Caregivers. What they do, they offer care. For instance, if I have an elderly person that is a senior citizen, I can bring them in. They will be running shift to take care of the man in the house. If the man wants coffee, they will do coffee for the man. If the man poo, they will clean the man up. They take the man to shower the man, But they wear uniform, wear name tag, have certificate to do that thing as a career. Boy, the same boy, house help and house boy you will do in Nigeria, and everybody will look down on you and mock you. Oh, look at you are doing house boy, you are doing. In America, if you do house boy or house girl, you see the kind of car you drive to work. You see the kind of car they drive. They pay them well. They rebrand it and pay them well. And some of them, because they wear the same uniform similar to nurses, so they call them nurses too, because they are actually nurses. To look at it very, very well, you will notice that they are nurses. They are administering care. Your house help in Nigeria is administering care, either taking care of your children. He or she is sacrificing his own time to administer care to you, rendering services. But in my country, they look down on it. Gate man is a security that is taking care of your compound for you, and it administers security. So instead of calling him gate man, they're supposed to call him chief security or chief of staff of your compound. Chief of staff. You don't call him gate man. Gate man belittling human beings. America understand this thing and rebrand it. They are doing the same thing, but they rebrand it. But Africa, we don't have sense. We don't have sense. We want to copy. Let me go to work. I did not want to teach anything. Bye. Bye.